Heya! This is Pokeball 35, and welcome back to more Mario Kart World! I have a reason to be playing today. I haven't played this as much as I would have liked to because of the previous update to this game, where, as you know, Nintendo decreased 3-lap track frequencies in online mode stuff. What it used to be was that if you clicked the random button, if random was selected, it would have a guaranteed chance to give you a 3-lap track online, and then they said no, and then they made it so that clicking random had a chance to do it, but it would mostly still give you the intermission courses. But just last night, at the time of me streaming this, in the morning, Nintendo put out an accolades trailer, which is just like a bunch of reviewers, like publications, whatever, say, oh, the game is great, and it's a 30-second long trailer. This video has 4,300 likes, but 3,800 dislikes. And the entire comment section is just filled with hundreds of comments with thousands of likes. Bring back 3-lap tracks, we want to play 3-lap tracks online, etc., etc. And then literally like 12 hours later, a brand new update for this game came out, which did just that. So, now there is an increased chance of 3-lap tracks appearing online. So I'm going to play the video game. And we're back with more Mario Kart World. I also do want to play more free roam today. Because I haven't really played much of this at all. Everything that you've seen in the videos of the series so far is what I've done, aside from playing online and just going through free roam. I'll do a little bit of that soon, but for now we're just gonna go online and play. I did play a little bit of this last night, just to check it out, and I'd say personally, from my experience, they definitely are increased. So we'll just get into this. This is also all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer. Including more Mario Kart World, and many other things on the channel as well. So let's see if we can see one of the other changes, or is it just going to go straight in? There we go, you joined. There's now a bar at the bottom of the screen that shows you how long it's going to take to get into the next race. So right now it says, you will join the next available race, sit tight, so I think that means the previous race just ended, and we're about to go into the next race. Unless this room was full, in which case it would not put me in a thing. We'll figure it out as soon as it happens. There we go. And see, immediately, both Dino Jungle and Bowser's Castle are available. This is what I'm talking about. We can play the whole ass video game. I wasn't getting full lobbies last night, probably because it was like 3 in the morning. Bowser's Castle is a very popular track, which I personally don't care that much for this Bowser's Castle, but the people play this one a lot because there's really good trick shortcuts to take. I personally just don't really care. But we can actually, like, do races and stuff. I disagree with you, but that's what we're starting with. So for the first time in these videos, I will actually be able to showcase this. Why is there a ramp there? Where does that ramp go? Also, disclaimer, I'm bad at Mario Kart. But, like, literally, where does that ramp go? Why is there a ramp there? Why does the rail, you take the rail, it puts you at that angle, and then there's a ramp there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go off the ramp, and the ramp goes nowhere. There was also a couple other balance changes and things that happened in this patch, not, like, too much. The only thing I really saw and noticed was that the boomerang has been nerfed and has less homing than before. Okay, speaking of boomerang, oh, I didn't want that star anyway. Star power? Absolutely not. I didn't want that. Can we not, please? Can we not? Okay. Can we not, please? Can we not do this, please? I would like to be playing Mario Kart. That would be amazing. I have nothing to say as I'm this far back. Three mushrooms appear less in higher places. Coin block appears more. Boomerang nerf homing. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't know if you actually go faster in this while using Gold Mushroom. I was experiencing this last night when I was playing. Something about the drifting feels off. Maybe it's because I haven't played this game in forever. But, like, I swear I'm drifting, and then the game says no. Like, a lot more of the time. Because, like, I should have not fallen off there at all. Well, fantastic start. You know, 15th out of 18th place. Oh, there's a panel up here. Yoink. I will say I've gotten a handful of panels just by playing random free roam, waiting for an online match. So I've gotten not many Peach medallions, but like a handful of question mark panels. Okay, here. So this is still showing intermissions, so we're still gonna have to play those. It's like they didn't get rid of it fully, but they definitely made it so that 3-lap tracks normally will now appear more frequently. Which that last one was a great example because there was 2 of them in one thing. I have had some examples just from playing last night for like an hour or 2. It's picked random a couple times, and it's picked a 3-lap course that wasn't in the main selection. However, we're going to be playing the route course to Choco Mountain instead. Like, they're not going away. You deserve it. Still a casual stroll down to Choco Mountain. Ow. I wish most of the time picking up a single item box twice would give a double item. That doesn't happen very often. It can happen, but it has to be under very specific circumstances. I'm holding... I'm backing the fuck up. Okay, I'm holding drift and it's not letting me do it. Oh, that's the end of the race. I thought we were going to do one more round because that was only like... We didn't even do the entire full lap around the course. That was like half of a lap around Choco Mountain. I genuinely think when editing these online sessions, if there's like not much going on, I might just like cut it out. Because there was like nothing going on that entire time. I was driving... And then I got hit by lightning, and then the race was just over. Boat. I didn't want that anyway, actually. I couldn't see the banana through the coin. I'd like this course a lot more if I didn't hate driving on water in this game. I think the first half of this track is fine, and then going across the water is quite awkward. Like, all things are screaming, like, this is my aesthetic in games, for, like, areas that look like this. Or, like, deserts. Japanese-themed areas or deserts. Okay, I didn't want that, item anyway, actually. I didn't particularly want or need that item box or anything, like 2 item boxes in a row. I didn't need that. I didn't particularly need that. Okay, there we go. Peach Beach. Give me that. There's Peach Beach. But the intermission courses for the cups were quite good. Now that I have played non-cup intermissions, I can see the problem. Precisely. But now we get to play the game. And the game's fun. And it's a full lobby now. Everything is good in the world. For at least the next 4 minutes of my life. There's quite a lot of toadettes in here. No, let's go this way. Or not. There was so much risk in Double Dash going through that water. Because you couldn't go in the water in Double Dash. It would, like, the tide would, like, recede and you could go through there. I really do love this extension to Peach Beach quite a lot, except it just means you can't play the original Peach Beach for very long. Actually, I have a mushroom. Hold on. There's a shortcut here I never get to do. There's even item boxes in there, too. Fall. 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 Okay, greens. Okay. I sure do love being all the way in the back. I have a lot of fun being all the way in the back. I didn't want that anyway! I didn't want it! Fuck you. I sure do love being in 19th place on one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks. That's very good. Why? Mario Kart World is actually not saved. This game is ass. What do you mean I'm in 19th all the way back here? Stop it! Let me play the game! Hello, Dolphy Gaming. Welcome to the stream. I'm having a great time. You just heard you age 60 years. What? I heard a scream and almost fell out of my chair. Oh, you know, nothing. Don't worry about it. Playing the Cascade Kingdom from Odyssey. Love, I think it's Cascade Kingdom. It's almost really hard to tell. It is Cascade Kingdom. It might just be my own experience with Mario Kart World, but I feel like I play a lot of the tracks on the right side of the map than I do on the left side of the map. Like, I feel like I play Wario Shipyard more than the average person. Even though I don't regularly play this game, and aside from last night and right now, I haven't played this game in like 3 weeks. Aside from like the one time I streamed it for 45 minutes. Use this here so I don't have to drift. Can I cheat my way to the top here? Oh, I sure can. Wait a second. That person fell off. Sneak my way into 7th. That's the best we've done so far. They sure did. I almost would rather pick something else. Oh my god, where all the items come from? Why? Is there even anything to do this far out? Toad Factory dumping their defects into the sea. That's good. Oh, great, everybody. We get to play a normal course. And it's Koopa Troopa Beach Super Nintendo. If only Koopa Troopa Beach Nintendo 64 was in this game. That's the song that was just playing. It was making me think, oh, I love Koopa Troopa Beach Nintendo 64. And then we get to play this track. Ow. You know, I was listening to the Scott the Woz video on Scott Stash about his first impressions with Mario Kart World, and I heard him say he really likes Koopa Troopa Beach because of, like, the, you know, EDM beach party aesthetic, which, like, yeah, I like the way the course looks and sounds. I don't like the way the course plays, though. I've got nothing to say about any of this. Maybe Boo can do something cool for me here. One mushroom. No! Isn't this one of the worst ones? Yep, sure is. Isn't there auto accelerate smart steering on? I'm just gonna do this. If you like shake the controllers, it does the tricks and stuff. Good. I'm making the most of the situation. Actually, wait, now we're going into, like, actual Peach Stadium, so, like, hold on. Fuck you. Got this under control. Well, yet another fantastic time was had. My impressions so far. I mean, I played last night and I had a better experience. I was getting a lot more normal races. This fixes the problem. It's just not the best fix for the problem that could be made. Like, if you do want to play nothing but 3-lap courses at this moment in time, still the best bet is that there is a Mario Kart World Discord that's been made, and you can just go in there, and someone makes a room, and you join their room, and you just play nothing but normal races. An update to this game still needs to happen, to where you are able to just, like, have a different queue. I'm trying to get this Peach Medallion. Okay. Everyone's gonna pick Rainbow Road, and I don't want to play Rainbow Road. Yep, there it is. Here, I'm gonna time this, actually. I'm gonna go onto my phone right now and go to the clock app and stopwatch. Actually, just start it now. How long does this track actually take? So far, with just the route intermission to get to Rainbow Road, it's taken exactly 1 minute by the time I'm up in the sky here. It has been 1 minute of going in a straight line. What am I getting hit by? I think my consensus on this Rainbow Road is that I don't hate it. It's not my favorite, but also I would rather play like any of the other Rainbow Roads in Mario Kart history than this one right now. I think the point of this track is that it's pretty to look at. and you can take good photos in photo mode. That being said, this is like the only course in the entirety of free roam you're not able to explore. Like, at least... Like, I'd say original Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road is probably the worst one, because of how long that one takes. But the remake in Mario Kart 8 was fantastic. Like, it was even more of a spectacle than the original was. And it actually had, like, other obstacles going on, like the chain chomps were still there. And there was a little bit more hazards going on. It's like the only hazard in this entire course is tooth thwomps. I don't know if I'm wrong about that. I think that's true. I think the only hazard on this course is tooth thwomps in this section. The bullet's slightly faster. Get me out of the 20s. Can I get out of the 20s? Fantastic. That track was 6 minutes. From start to finish, 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Minus the intermission in between of just driving to here, it would be 4 minutes, 45 seconds. But that's like a 6-minute race. However, that's Shy Guy Bazaar. That's a race course. But, like, no one's here to play it because they all left. At least Owen and Sorcius are in here, but, like, come on. I already like Shy Guy Bazaar, and this remake of Shy Guy Bazaar is fantastic. I didn't want that item box anyway, actually. It's true, it's just like part 3. This is where they all end up in the end. I messed that up. Oh, I didn't want those bananas. Pianta? Why here? Nah, I didn't want that anyway. Double item box? Nah, didn't want it. I'll never be able to take that fun shortcut. There's a fun shortcut you can take to the right, but you need a mushroom to get onto the rail. Please. Let me cheat up to the front, please. Okay. I think falling off anywhere and losing all of your items is so punishing, because Mario Kart 8 does not do that. Like, at least if fall off out of my control, like I'm gliding and I get hit by a shell, and then I lose all of my items, like if I had a mushroom there. At least if I fell off the course and came back, I'd have something. I'm just playing Pauline because of Bonanza being out, but I like Pauline. Alright, this is my home turf here. Lock in for Dino Dino Jungle. Ow. I don't feel like the ice flowers are that devastating. Okay, it didn't even drift when I was holding the drift button, so I guess I'll just continue to be in last place like always. Skip across. I kind of don't like what they did here. In the original Dino Dino Jungle, there was like a big chasm you had to cross there, and it was like a full risky shortcut. Now it's just flat. You just go across it if you have a mushroom. Tyrannosaur. I didn't want those mushrooms anyway. I don't want to be up there. It makes me lose speed. I would like to be, like, higher up in the places. That would be, like, really cool. I'm gonna go up here. This way I'm uncontested, mostly. The game does not know what place I'm in right now, because there's no way I'm ahead in first. Actually, we can do a little bit of this. Classic online thing where I hit someone and it doesn't even look like they take damage. I love the bomb. I want to get up there. A 5th is not terrible. At least in this, you pretty much just get to do a full race on Peach Beach anyway. You just kind of skip the first part of the first lap. Big dumpy. Let's go on the wall. No, you're not taking that from me. Don't worry, there's still one more item box. It's fine. Okay, it just didn't give it to me, I guess. I guess I'll just not have one. I guess I'll just not have an item box. I guess I'll just not have one. I just won't have an item box. I just won't have one. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do this one Sky High Sunday. It's another race course. And then I'll spend the rest of the time in free roam, I think. I've got another, like, hour and a half I can play today. So I wanted to do both online and in free roam. And, I don't think the session likes me very much. Because, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm burning out? What do you possibly mean I'm burning out there? Got this under control. Please let me move. Give me the item. I've got it under control. I've got it under control! I've got it under control. Surely that's going to mess somebody up. Okay, where'd my boomerang go? Okay. Well, like I said at the beginning, I'm not the best at Mario Kart. And this was not the greatest demonstration of being good at Mario Kart. But I still had fun. And that's what matters. This is still going to be an episode, and you're gonna like it. I'm gonna play free roam.